Welcome to Hudson Stadium in Eugene. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has begun... leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Second down, gonna throw it. Quick catch. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds space on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we get our first look at Colton Joseph. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from the offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the...
Snags it, and he's open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, I think a big question at the start of the year was, could this transfer quarterback help take this offense to the next level? And, David, he's really made his mark. He has played so well up to the midway point of the season with his decision-making, with his arm talent, his playmaking ability. He's got this team thinking national championship.
Yeah, and I think that's only going to grow now, right? Like, he's getting the experience. He's been learning on the job with all these new guys and new faces, and he's still done really well. I think the best football is probably still in front of this young man. That's how good he can be, and if that continues to happen, this team's a national championship contender.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Joseph. Caught, it's Johnson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Hits inside. It's Hill. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house.
Touchdown, Ducks! They strike first. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Kinsey. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 2nd and long here. They'll try the counter. Turns it on at midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rush is on. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Joseph. They're all over it. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Throws to the wideout, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
And you need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Taken down right away. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. They'll get this drive started from the 29. First play of this drive. Got his man. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Under pressure, trying to buy time, turning it on. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Can't get him to the ground. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Draw play, it's Terrell. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Makes the grab in the corner.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bear. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Churns into the pile. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Turns out it's Bear. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, a wide open playbook on 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Running inside. It's Hill.
And guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you. He can run through you, just like you saw right there, break tackles. They will feature him early in this football game. They'll feature him often. He's one of their game breakers.
They go play action with Joseph. Rolls right. Gets rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing Joseph. Back's got it on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Hill. Just steamrolling the defense. They get him on the ground. And boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
And so how physical are you willing to be offensively at this point on 3rd down coming up? Do you want to keep trying to run the football? I mean, you're right there at the goal line. How do you want to do it, though? You want to spread him out, maybe go zone read in the middle, give your quarterback the option to keep it? Or do you want to bring the big fellas in, go jumbo formation, and just try to impose your will?
I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to run it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it again on the option. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Look out. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Joseph. Here comes the heat. Got the first down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
From the gun on third down, Joseph finds his target. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We kick things off with Boston College, taking on the number 11 team, the Clemson Tigers. And it's the Eagles with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Joseph. Oh, pressure's coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Out wide right, it's Hill. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Trying to squeak through the pile. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. On the ground, it's Terrell. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Finds his tight end. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Straight ahead, it's Wright. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. The 30, at the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Terrell. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Joseph grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires downfield. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Turns it upfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The run inside. It's Terrell. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Line getting set on 2nd down. Handoff again, and they swarm him under.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Rush is on, and it's a sack. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Fires to the big fella. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down. The Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Holds and fires complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Terrell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in a split backfield. Follows his blocks. It's right. Turning it on. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Quick give. Got a little space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Terrell. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the 4th quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Keeps it himself. Maybe some room here. Past the 10. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Pulls it and runs it again. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Back's got it. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment. Throwing Joseph. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off. You're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Selling the fake. On the move. He's going to take off. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. From the gun, it's Griffin. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense. Makes a grab and room to run. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Davison. Finding some room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick handoff. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard in this running back.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Ducks in the hurry up. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
If you're the offensive line, you've got to give your QB more time. They dialed up 4 verticals. They're trying to stretch the field vertically with 4 players trying to take a shot. You got to give your QB time.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Going to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
And now this is kind of an interesting spot to be in for an offense. Like, how much do you want to throw it, be aggressive, stop the clock in a tie game, and give the ball back to the other team? You still got 3 timeouts. If you get a 1st down here by running or throwing over the middle of the field, you can use one, and then you can continue to go fast after that point.
Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot, puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop you.
He's changing the play. Motion from the wideout. Joseph. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
They get a huge play offensively, and now in this 2-minute situation, you got to think about clock management, right? When are we spiking the ball? We got to be throwing to the sidelines, get guys out of bounds, save some clock. We're trailing, but we've got a chance to win. We just got to be smart with the clock management.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Joseph. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Breaks into the open. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
It's money time, and my quarterback's got to come through, and boy, does he ever. It wasn't with his arm this time, but with his legs. You don't account for his legs? Look at this. Scramble around, get outside the pocket, make something happen, and make the heads-up play to stop the clock by stepping out of bounds.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Throwing Joseph. Left side is Davison. And he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Under pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.